Hello everybody, welcome back to another Hof Bergmann Explained video. Today we're going to take a deep dive into the new crop, hops, that are available in the 1.4 update of Hof Bergmann for Farming Simulator 22. But before that, this video is brought to you by Bobby W. and Moose Farms. Thank you for being farm barons. So hops have been added as a new crop in Hof Bergmann 1.4. And if you take a look at the crop counter, we're going to be able to harvest hops typically between September and October. Now, there is a planting season for hops, but we are not able to put additional hops in the ground. We're going to need a few pieces of machinery to care for our hops and to harvest our hops. Hops are basically treated in the game very, very similar to grapes. Therefore, you're going to need the same basic type of machinery to care for your grapes, and that is going to be, you're going to need a mulcher, and you're going to need a subsoiler, as well as a sprayer for herbicide and fertilizer. In addition to that, you are going to need the hop trailer, HHT24, under Tools and Hop Technique, in order to harvest and transport the hop vines to the hop processing facility. And that is what we're going to demonstrate right here. We're going to want to unfold the trailer, and we're going to want to turn it on. And at this point, we're just going to drive down the rows. And what you're going to see is it is going to be cutting the hop vines off of the supports here and laying them down in the trailer. The capacity of the hop trailer has been configured such that you can go down and back with a single load. So when we get down to the bottom, we should have about 49 to 50% capacity of the trailer. And when we make our return run, we should be right at 100%. Now with our trailer at 98%, we have 69 liters worth of hop vines in our trailer. We're going to make our way over to our hop processing location, which again is going to be over by field 10, across the street from the spinnery. And from here, we are going to unload our hop vines into our processing facility. And unloading these vines is very, very similar to how we unload cotton with our cotton module trailer. We're going to basically back up into this location, and then we're going to hit I to unload. And like I said, very, very similar to how the cotton modules unload. That's how our vines are going to unload. Now, I've already delivered a load over here to our hop processing facility. And you can see there's some interesting animations on how this all works. We're going to pick up a vine. It's going to run up along this conveyor belt. Into this machine, at which time all the individual hops are going to be removed from the stems. They're going to be bagged and then placed along this wall here. We have two outputs with respect to our hops production, hops and organic waste. So for every hop, we get 50 hops and 80 organic waste. Our organic waste is deposited over here outside the building. And a fair bit of hop bales are going to be able to be stored right here at the facility. In fact, 3 stacks high all the way across this wall. But we also have a substantial amount of hop storage at this facility here with our hop warehouse. And this hop warehouse has a little trick up its sleeve. So you can see we can hold a total of 100 bales We have 85 bales currently. We can walk up here. We can open our storage dialog. We can expel some bales. When we do that, our bales are going to spawn over here. But we can also cause our bales to go directly from the hop production facility to our storage facility without us having to transport those. So let's go back over here. You'll see that we have 3 bales located over here. Run back over here to our storage. We have 69 bales stored. If we go just to the right of this icon, you're going to see our F1 text is going to say now left click to switch storage to hop production. I'm going to do that. And now instantly we no longer have 69, we have 73 bales stored in this location. And as new bales are spawned over in our hop production, they are going to instantly spawn over here into our hop storage. At any point in time, we can change that by, again, being just to the right of that storage icon. And we say left click, switch storage to hop storage. So at this point now, the hop storage and the hop production are separate. Once again, we can switch it to now our production is being brought directly over here. And now it is not. Basically, what you need to know is if you see this little pallet icon, you know that we are set in storage mode. If that pallet icon is gone, then we are set into hop production mode. Now you may be asking yourself, what do you do with those hop bales? Well, if you own the brewery, you're going to be able to make use of those hop bales during the brewing process. And that would be with the phase 3 of the process, which is where you're going to introduce your wort and hop in order to get cast off wort. And at that point, you're then going to ferment that and it's going to produce beer. But if you do not own the brewery, or if you are making far more hops than you're going to be able to consume through the brewing process, you're going to be able to sell those hops. And you're going to sell those hops here around the back of the brewery. So here I've got a trailer loaded with 12 bales of hops. And we're going to make some pretty good money with these hops. So I'll sit here and let it sell. Now there is some general guidance that if you tip these bales upside down, they will sell faster. As you can see, and like I said, we're going to get some really good money for this because if we look at our prices screen, you're going to see that hops right now has a price of $12,230 per 1,000 liters. 2 bales is going to make 1,000 liters. If we take a look at our price fluctuation screen, well, there are no fluctuations for the price. It's going to be, I guess, fairly fixed. And then this is based on a easy economy. That's when we switch this to hard economy to give us a little bit of comparison. Now we're at $4,000, but still very, very good money. So guys, that is basically it. That is what you need to do with respect to harvesting your hops, what you do with the hop vines after you have harvested them, how you care for the harvest, or how you care for the hops post-harvest in order to then have additional hop vines appear over time. And then lastly, what you do with the hop bales. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, happy farming.